One night Khalifa Mansur said to his wazir, his prime minister, "Bring Saadiq to me, I want to slay him." The wazir said, "Do you wish to slay a man who has renounced the world, who has adopted solitude, who is engrossed in the worship of Allah Ta'ala, and who has no worldly designs?" Look at these beautiful qualities in Hazrat Jafar as-Saadiq rahmatullahi alayhi. That number one, people all knew he's a man who has given up on the world. Renounced the world, meaning there's no desire in his heart for more money, more money, more money. There's no desire in his heart for the things of this world. When you sit in the company of the pious or of any person and your desire for money increases, must know he's a thief. The pious people, when you sit in their company, your desire for wealth decreases. Your love of the dunya supposed to decrease. Your love of akhirat supposed to increase. It wasn't supposed to be the other way around. And he adopted solitude. He would stick to himself. He will make the ibadat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He won't socialize unnecessarily. And he would worship Allah ta'ala. He would worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can a saint of this caliber, can you imagine him missing out 5 times salah? Can you imagine him missing sunnat salah? Can you imagine him missing his nawafil salah? No. Such great people who are our pious predecessors, and look at our lives. So we are their followers. He is from the progeny of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Hazrat Jafar as-Saadiq rahmatullahi alayhi. He's from the progeny of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We are their followers, so we should follow in their footsteps. 5 times salah needs to come into our life. We need to read our sunnat salah, start reading our nafil salah, stay in solitude, make the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and stay away from the things of this world. Then what will happen? Then the love of Allah ta'ala will come over our hearts. So expressing his annoyance, the Khalifa said, "Go, bring him so I can slay him. I want to kill him." In spite of the wazir's pleas, the Khalifa remained adamant. Finally, the wazir was constrained to summon Hazrat Jafar Saadiq rahmatullahi alayhi. Meanwhile, the king ordered his guards to kill Hazrat Jafar on his arrival. When the Khalifa, the king, removed his crown from his head, it will signal the moment for slaying Hazrat Jafar rahmatullahi alayhi. When Hazrat Jafar rahmatullahi alayhi appeared, the Khalifa stood up in respect. The king stood up in respect. With great honor and humility, he welcomed Hazrat Jafar rahmatullahi alayhi. In fact, he ran forward to greet him. He brought Hazrat Jafar rahmatullahi alayhi to sit on the royal stage. The guards were greatly surprised by the reverence and honor which the king Mansur showed to Hazrat Jafar rahmatullahi alayhi. The Khalifa said to Hazrat Jafar, "Is there anything you need?" Hazrat Jafar rahmatullahi alayhi, now picture ourselves in that situation. The king of the time is telling us, "You need anything?" We'll give him our whole list. And now look at Hazrat Jafar Saadiq rahmatullahi alayhi's reply. "Do not inconvenience me again by calling me. Leave me to worship Allah Ta'ala. Don't call me here. You're wasting my time." Straight. We'll look for an opportunity to be in the court. We'll look for an opportunity to be by the king and to gain his favors. You don't ever call me again. Leave me to worship Allah Ta'ala. The king allowed Hazrat Jafar rahmatullahi alayhi to leave with utmost respect. After the departure of Hazrat Jafar as-Saadiq rahmatullahi alayhi, the king began to shiver uncontrollably and fell down unconscious. He remained unconscious for 3 days. According to some, he was unconscious for the duration of 3 salah, which became qaza. When the king regained conscious, the wazir, the minister, asked him for an explanation. The king said, when Hazrat Jafar as-Saadiq rahmatullahi alayhi entered, a huge snake was at his side. The one jaw of the serpent was touching the ground, and the other jaw the ceiling. The serpent was implying to me, "If you harm him, I shall swallow you along with the whole stage." A similar incident happened for which Nabi of Allah? Musa alayhi salam. That Allah who made it happen for Musa alayhi salam, that Allah can make it happen for anybody. Understand? Because Allah is able to do anything. A similar incident happened to Hazrat Anas radiallahu anhu. Hazrat Anas radiallahu anhu, he was summoned by the notorious bloodshedder of the Zamana. And Hazrat Anas radiallahu anhu went, and that person told, "Oh Anas, I see you're not scared. Don't you know I called you so I can kill you?" So, "No, I'm not scared." "Why you're not scared?" "No, I read one dua. I read one dua. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught me one dua. I'm not scared of you. So teach me that dua." "I'll never teach you that dua." Straight, "I will never teach you that dua." So, "Okay, go." Hazrat Anas radiallahu anhu went away. Famous, the dua of Hazrat Anas radiallahu anhu. You can Google it, you'll find it. The dua of Hazrat Anas radiallahu anhu. And there's a story behind it, a similar story. In Hazrat Anas radiallahu anhu's story, the king afterwards was asked, "What happened?" He said, I saw a white lion next to Hazrat Anas radiallahu anhu. And that thing was, so to say, signaling to me, "Try it. Try. See what we'll do to you." So Allah's help comes in different ways. And karamatul awliya haqq. The belief of the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jamaat is the supernatural feats of the pious people are a reality. As a result of the fear for the serpent, the Khalifa did not know what to say, what he was saying or doing. He said, "I apologize," and became unconscious. So, respected brothers and elders, we're going to be reading little bit every day from the life of this pious person, and we'll take lessons from it. Now we look at it, we see that this person, he lived his life in the ibadat of Allah. He didn't want to be disturbed. When somebody wanted to oppress him also, then Allah's help came to him. This person's focus was towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah ta'ala's help came to him. We will find many other stories. And this is all a build-up regarding the famous Kheerpuri Niyaaz, which is done out of honor for Hazrat Jafar Saadiq rahmatullah alayh. So we will see at the end whether a person from the progeny of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was a Arab, had any links with Kheer and Puri and Niyaaz. We ourselves will come to that conclusion. We are reading about his life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us all to take inspiration from the lives of the pious people. Ameen.